Hey guys, welcome back to Athlean XX for Women. This is your host Jess, and today we are working on sculpting those sexy lower abs, sometimes referred to as the V-cut, or in other cases the pooch area. When those muscles start to sag, they can kind of stick out, and today we're focusing on moves that can help pull them back in so that you can rock a flat stomach. Here are some of the really important tips when you're working on training your abs to get flatter, leaner, and more toned. You've got to think about all the different muscles that are in there and all the different angles that those muscles work at. So one of the most important concepts is that we work the abs from the bottom up. So leg lifts are a really important part of your routine. So check it out. Today I'm going to show you 4 of my most favorite versions of leg lifts. Some of them are a little unique and different, but stay tuned till the end to make sure you don't miss any of these awesome exercises. Our first one we're going to start with is called toes to bar, or otherwise known as a straight leg lift. And notice that my upper body is in a fixed position while the pelvis is the part that's generating the motion. So I'm using my pelvis to rock my legs forward and then controlling the way down. So this is really a bottom-up version of an ab exercise. Remember, you can do these anywhere that you can find a bar to hang from, whether it's with an at-home pull-up bar that you can buy at the store, or at the gym, or at the park like I like to do outside. You can do these anywhere. Okay, and we know some of you are sitting there thinking, no way, that move is too advanced for me. Do you have any alternatives or something I can do to work up to that? The answer is yes. Check out this next exercise. This is called knees to nose, and it's the same concept, but this time you're doing it with bent knees so that it's a little bit less challenging for those of you who are not ready for the straight leg version. Again, we have the upper body in a fixed position. Arms and shoulders are not moving, but our goal is to get that pelvis to rock up and forward and then control the way down. Now, unless you're really changing your pelvis position, you're most likely just working your hip flexors. I know I hear this complaint a lot that people feel it more in their hip flexors than in their abs, and the key here is actually getting your pelvis position to change. So notice how far forward my butt comes when I pull those knees in. It's important that your spine actually rounds, and then as you come down, it lengthens. Those last 2 are great moves to get started with your lower abs, but what do we do to really make sure we get that V-cut and make sure we're working from side to side as well as just from the bottom up? Check out this next move. This one is called oblique knee lifts, and basically your goal is to shorten the distance between one hip bone and that same side rib cage. So notice that's my focus here, is shortening that distance between hip and rib. Now if that one's too easy for you, why don't you give this one a try? This one is called a windshield wiper. And the idea is you go up to one side, but then you rock over the midline to go to the other side. It's another fun twist on the oblique knee lift. We hope you're having fun with this video so far, but we're going to finish you off with one crazy exercise that you probably have never seen anywhere else. This is one of my favorites, and I couldn't really come up with a name for it, so I decided to call it the upside down body fold. Check it out. I think that name describes it pretty well. What do you think? I'm basically folding my body in half and then lifting back up into my upside down position. This one really targets and tones those lower abs, because in order to get your knees close to your face, you have to squeeze and engage your lower abs. So that's it. Here's a list of the moves I completed in this video today. If you can do these moves, or if you have a particular favorite, let us know in the comment section below. If you liked this, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it. Please tell your friends on Facebook about our channel, and also join the program. If you haven't started training with Athlean XX for Women, you're missing out on a whole entire system of cool, creative, fun, and different moves to get you in the best shape possible. I promise never a dull moment when you're training with Athlean X. It's not just 90 days, but this 90 days is an excellent kickstart to get you going again. And like we always say here, an object in motion or an exerciser in motion will stay in motion. We'll see you next time with another video. This is Jess from Athlean XX for Women.